Today we're checking out the Barricade Open Trail HD running boards for the 2021 and newer Bronco 4-door. If you want to make getting in and out of your Bronco easier, while also adding some extra protection and a more rugged look down the sides, this is the kind of upgrade that does a few jobs all at once, so it's definitely worth checking it out. These running boards give you a solid step for easy entry and exit out of the Bronco, which is a big plus whether your Bronco's lifted, used as a daily driver, or it's loaded up for family duty and weekend trips. This wide design is going to make that step feel more usable on a day-to-day basis, so you're not just getting some skinny foothold that looks good, but it doesn't do the job as well. These are also going to double as side protection with a nice robust tubular build on the side, and that's going to be nice if you like to hit the trails, gravel roads, or you're in tight parking lots where the lower sides can take some abuse. On top of that, the off-road inspired look works really well on the Bronco and helps fill out that side profile with something that looks like a tougher add-on rather than just a basic smooth running board. This is a great option for somebody who wants convenience, a little extra protection for your rocker panels, and a more built-up appearance without going all the way to some full rock slider setup. When it comes to the construction on this, you're getting heavy-duty steel plating and mandrel bent steel tubing with a matte black powder coat finish. This steel construction is what gives these boards the strength and rigidity that you want every day for stepping, plus added side protection because they're just so beefy. While that powder coat is going to help them stay corrosion resistant so they look good for the long haul. As far as the pricing goes on these, they're coming in right in the $400 price range. That's a fair price for a full pair of vehicle-specific running boards like this because you're getting durable steel construction, a strong bolt-on fit that goes right into those factory mounting locations, real-world stepping function, and some added side protection all in one package. When it comes to the install on this one, it's getting rated just a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter since it bolts into those factory mounting locations like I just mentioned, and you can have this job done in 2 hours of your time or even less if everything goes smooth. So let's head on out to the shop. We're gonna give you a detailed walkthrough of exactly how this install goes.
For this install, you will need a ratchet, a 13 and 16 millimeter socket. All right, today we're gonna be installing some running boards on our Bronco, so let's get started. All right, so we're starting off underneath the vehicle. We're gonna come directly behind our pinch weld and our rocker panel. Once you get under here, you're gonna find 3 sections where there are 2 threaded holes. So you got one in the middle, front, and rear. And we're gonna grab our designated brackets. Now these are all labeled for their position on the vehicle. We're on our passenger side and we're at the center, so we've got our PC, that's passenger center bracket. We're gonna get this installed using our 2 provided 16 millimeter bolts with lock washers and flat washers. There we are, just gonna get these hand tight for the time being. Once you got your first bracket installed, you can do the same thing for the front and rear bracket. All right, so now we have our brackets loosely installed. We've got our board and we're gonna lay this onto our mounting brackets. You're gonna find 2 holes on each bracket. You're gonna line those up with your threaded inserts on your board. I like to get underneath. Just lay these on. Make sure it's sitting where you want it. Then we'll get our provided 13 millimeter combo bolts in place. Once you got your first 2 in, your board will be nice and stable, and you can get the rest of your hardware in. All right, so now we're gonna begin tightening our hardware. What we're gonna do first is grab our 13 millimeter socket on our ratchet and tighten down our 2 combo bolts. This is gonna center up our bracket onto our board. Then we're gonna grab our 16 millimeter socket and tighten down our 2 mounting bolts for our main bracket. We'll start with the back one that's gonna pull our bracket straight. Now we'll tighten down our main bracket bolts again with our 16 mil socket. Once you got this first one tight, you can do the same thing for the other 2 brackets. So once you've got this side installed, you can repeat the same process for the other side. Alrighty, that about wraps up our review and install of our Barricade Open Trail HD running boards for your 21 to current Bronco 4-door. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Bronco, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.